So Netlify helps teams of web developers build, deploy, and operate modern web properties, websites, web stores, and web applications. Today, we've onboarded more than 3 million developers to our platform, and we are reaching more than 800 million unique visitors to sites and apps running on Netlify. I've been spending decades by now, I guess, in the space of tools for developers. And have always taken great joy in building something that developers can build other things with and help them build that faster and better. Netlify got founded when I started seeing that the fundamental architecture of the web was changing from a world where every single website or web application would tend to be one big monolithic thing with the web UI, the business logic, the data access all grouped together. And I saw that we were going to move from that to a world where you would build with a composable architecture where the web UI would be built by one team working on their own, and then all the back-end business logic would be split into all these different APIs and services, where some of them might be your own business services made by your teams, and a lot of them are made by other companies like Twilio or Contentful or Goalie and so on. And we saw that if that was going to happen, there would be an opportunity to really streamline, build a platform that was a full lifecycle cloud platform for that web UI layer, allowing developers to build much faster and with much better results. I studied musicology and comparative literature and was doing a master's in cultural studies while working as a musical journalist before I changed careers and moved into tech. So I'm self-taught as a developer, started programming when I was 10 years old and got my first Commodore 64. And I think both the interest in music and culture was always an interest in how people understand the world and how they adopt new viewpoints and approach each other. And I think that's influenced me a lot in building tools for developers, but first of all, tools for people, and trying to understand that developers are people that are learning new things together, and they're figuring out how to build things together, and there's a lot of cultural impact in that. It's sometimes easy to think of technology as a series of an evolutionary tree that follows its own rule, where you have like a set of old cameras that turns into modern cameras as if they were some kind of species, right? But technology is built by people that have fashion ideas and follow trends and hear about stuff from each other. So that sense of how do developers as people approach their tools, and how do they work together as teams, and what does it take to build tools that they will adopt and that will make them happy. I think I've learned a lot about how to do that from a background of studying how people understand music and culture and literature and so on, and applying it to the field of technology. It's of course a big honor to be part of the list this year. It's a list we've been watching as we've grown up and seen as a collection of incredibly exciting companies. And it's great now to be one of the companies on the list, and we're looking forward to moving up the list in the coming years.